Hello, I'm my Sun, Moon, and Rising Aries. Welcome to my channel. Tonight I'll be doing your mid-monthly reading for November 2018. This is a generalized reading, so if you're interested in a personal reading, you can email me with the email I have below, or you can book a reading off of my website. So for this video, I have two divination tools. The first one is the Tarot of the Nymphs. At the bottom of the card, I see the Page of Wands, so I'll leave that one out. And I did shuffle after doing another reading too. So, new beginnings. And I also have my runes that I'll use at the end of the video. And this one showed up. I wasn't showing my other runes, not my other staves, in the beginning of the video for my other video, some of my other videos. So this one is Manaz, and it could be working it out with somebody or trying to construct or make something developed. And that could be what you're working towards with the Ace of Wands. So I haven't pulled out any cards, and I turn them over after I pull out all the cards for the spread. So at your rooted position, in your rooted position, we have the Strength card. So with this one, I am getting nervousness from this, also indecisiveness, or not honing into your skills, or feeling like maybe you're second guessing or something. So maybe you're also feeling like your head space is filled with all sorts of things, because that's how I'm feeling right now. And when I do my readings, I like to take on the energy of the sign that I'm reading for. So a lot of times I get certain feelings or things that happen during the reading. So for your karmic card, we have the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is going to be very interesting, because this is going to be moving quickly. But I would be careful not to move too quickly into this, because you could end up tripping. You could be missing out on certain hints or information that will be vital for you in the future. So there is a lot of swift energy and wanting to move quickly with this. We also have the Knight of Wands too, another fast card. So with the Knight of Wands, I would say that this might be that you have to slow down. Like, this card is going to force you to be like, well, I didn't get all the information that I needed, or I didn't get everything that I needed to do. So now I might need to backtrack. I might need to halt and redo something, or the word is like you're backtracking. Yes. So for the immediate future, we have the Page of Swords, And the Page of Swords will be the new beginning energy that I was feeling too, along with the Page of Wands that I saw at the bottom of the deck. And this could be establishing a relationship. This could be with a business person too. It doesn't need to be an intimate partner. I am getting that this is going to be more serious. So a type of transaction, hoping that it will go well and wanting to impress this specific person or wanting to put your best foot forward is something that you would like to do, but at the same time, you would like to be finished. In your mind, you already have the 10 of Pentacles. And so in the minor arcana, it's 1 through 10 and then the court card. So this is at the very end that you're feeling like you have a vision, or you can already see it now, like towards the end, once this happens for you, all these other options will be open for you too. But I don't feel like it's going to work out like that. Not necessarily that everything's going to be disastrous, not at all. But I do feel like there are going to be instances where you might be held back because you didn't do this, or you didn't do this, or you were supposed to do this, but you not wanting to take a shortcut, but wanting to get it done as quickly as you could to move forward. So it does seem like you really want this. For the present, you have the 9 of Cups, and this could be being on cloud 9, being really excited, putting your eggs in one basket for this specific reading. But on top of that is the overall energy for this reading. We have the 5 of Wands. And the 5 of Wands is definitely friendlier than the 5 of Swords, because the 5 of Swords seems a bit more aggressive, or a lot more aggressive, because you're going to be fighting with swords. With this, you're going to be fighting with wands, or like batons, whatever the representation may be, or rods. So it may be more playful, or it may be not as serious as you think, or as serious as you may need to take it. So this is a bit of a lighthearted energy that it's going to be yours as long as you put the work towards it. And I would suggest doing it right, doing the work right from the beginning. So I'm going to pull up 3 cards, and this will include the past card too that I'm pulling the cards out for. So for the past, we have the Page of Cups. So another younger energy. I do feel like this could represent a person too. Having an idea, wanting to put work into that idea. There's a lot of creativity during this time. There's a lot of juices flowing for this area of your life. So the past, you may have needed to devise a plan. We have the Hanged Man or Hanged Woman nymph, and this is you needing to strap yourself down. Which may be a little difficult for you because it does seem like things are up in the air right now, and even in the past, but there's just a lot of motivation for this. In the present, we have the Temperance card. I am linking it to these present cards too, the 9 of Cups, and then your overall energy, the 5 of Wands. So with the Temperance card, this could be keeping your cool, being balanced, making sure that you're not getting too ahead of yourself during this time, because as exciting as it may be, it may not be the right choice to move swiftly forward. But with the Karmic card, that may be the lesson that needs to be learned. So with the future, we have another Knight card. And this is the Knight of Pentacles. So this is a great card to have. This is probably the most important card to have in this reading. So again, for the Karma card, you have the Knight of Swords. And then for the further future, we have the Knight of Wands. So for this feature, included in the reading, but it's to describe the cards. So we have the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles may need to sit down, have a chat with yourself, and kind of meditate on things and prioritize. Being able to connect in a way where you have an understanding and you have more of, not a literal intimacy with it, but being able to feel grounded and understand the process. So that could be part of your work. That if you're going to want to make this happen, know the ins and outs of it. Especially for the Strength card too. You may feel like not at your best right now because you're not honing into your skills enough. And this could take time. So with the Environment card, we have the Ace of Wands. So this is a new energy too. This is strapping yourself in because you might hear something that you weren't ready for. Not necessarily bad news, but it could be news that really took you for surprise and now you have to backtrack. Or in the further future, you could have to backtrack too. And then we have, for your hopes or fears position, the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is going to link mainly with the Strength card and with the Temperance card. So the Queen of Cups may get emotional a couple of times during this process, but she is going to get up and she will become stronger, a better person for it. Being aware, being able to understand this whole thing. So this is going to be a lot to take in. This isn't going to be a walk in the park type of instance, but you will get through it. So I'm going to pull out my runes, staves, and things are really flying out for this reading. So yeah, for the future, we have Bjork or Birchka. And if you're familiar with runes, you may have different names for this stave, so you can use those. So for the future, this is going to take some time. You can see that there's a bit of a birth canal here. This is going to be representing giving birth to something. It's going to need a couple of things. It's going to need some time, but it'll come out eventually. And it really matters what work you're going to put into it. For the present, this is the card, or the stave that fell. This is Wunjo. This is really overall joy for you. And I do feel like it's kind of off the wall type of energy. So it's the Temperance card could be an important card for you. And this is Tear. So Tear, for this instance, I am getting that it could be for your own benefit. So it's important to think of others around you. Maybe the way that you're acting, maybe the way that you're handling certain things, to remind yourself that there may be more than one person that it might affect. So that was in your past again. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that was helpful. Again, if you're interested in a reading, you can email me with the email I have below, or you can book a reading off of my website. Thank you so much.